Welcome to the 290 Mo podcast. I appreciate you, brother's time. If you could, introduce yourself to my viewers and listeners.
Yeah, it's your boy Cago Leek, man. DG Cago, y'all already know, man. Outwest nigga, man.
Kid Wonder Beats, man. Kid Wonder, man.
For sure.
Man, what's the deal?
For sure, for sure. So before we get into these, you know what I'm saying, these Hall of Fame careers, Shorty, we're gonna start at the beginning, man, where it all took place, Shorty. So if y'all don't mind, Joe, where y'all from? Where y'all grew up?
Shit, I'm from the West Side, man. Specifically, Polk and Lawndale, that's headquarters. But from Independence all the way to Homan. From Harrison all the way to Fillmore. That's my sector.
For sure. Bro. What about you?
My boys, man. Y'all know, man. Out west, man. You know, L Town, man. North. I grew up on North Avenue. But shout out my hood, man. On Luna and Lemoyne, man. Luna Mob.
For sure, for sure.
And then I got old, and then I moved on Washington Leclerc.
Okay.
Shout out my boys, LEC, man.
For sure.
Everybody know.
You probably know my little brother Derek Jackson, though, bro. I'm sure he grew up down there on Luna. I'm sure. That's what's up, Shorty. So, what was it like growing up on Polk, Shorty? You know what I'm saying?
It was real fun.
Push that mic a little bit for
It
me.
was drug infested and it was real fun. You feel me? So we just had to make the best out of that shit. A lot of money, a lot of fighting, a lot of bullshit. It was just one of those.
Yeah.
One of those neighborhoods. Still one of those neighborhoods. One of the top five, I want to say. Out
Sure,
west.
you know that. Bro, so early, before, you know what I'm saying, too much going on, what did you have interest in? You know what I'm saying? When they told you, look, Cago, you could be anything you want to be, Shorty. What was that for you?
I ain't gonna lie, I was playing every sport that was. Every park district on the west side. That's how a lot of motherfuckers know me. I was hooping. When it was hooping season, I was playing football season, baseball season. So that's what it was. Just out playing sports and shit.
So, what about you, Kid Wonder? I'm sure, like early, when they told you be anything in this world you want to be, what was that for you?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I said the same thing early on. Like, it was more so like football. Like, you feel me? Like, when I was a shorty, I was real good at football and shit. Like, dead man pickup. It's like fourth grade, bro. You feel me? Like, motherfuckers you be like, oh, let me get him. I'm on him. I was as fast as fuck. But then, it's like when I got like a 6th, 7th grade, it was the piano. You feel me? I started really tapping into the piano, and bro, like 6th, 7th grade. And then I seen how quick I was able to learn and shit. And then I just stopped. I stopped doing everything else, sports. I was still, matter of fact, I was still hooping and shit, like in the hood and shit. But I wasn't trying to get on no team and nothing like that.
Yeah.
I was more so like, oh, this music shit, this what I'm on type shit, bro. Yeah. So it was more so the piano though. So before the beats, it was the piano.
For sure.
Bro.
Now, Cago, it's a lot of shit for a young brother to get into out west, you know what I'm saying? How did you end up fucking with the music in the midst of everything going on?
Man, just really being heavily invested in listening to Wayne and goddamn it, Gucci, Jeezy, they had a nice run. So I'm like, man, this shit seemed really easy. And I was good at writing poems and shit in school, rhyming and shit. So I really took the time out one day and made a song and ran with it. I was through the hood with CDs on feet on my mama, selling them bitches. And motherfucker heard one of them songs and that bitch, it started going. I went with the flow.
For sure. That's dope. That's dope.
For sure.
Now, Kid Wonder, Shorty, like you say you started fucking with the piano, Shorty. Like how did you know what I'm saying? Like if I knew how instrumental, like knowing how to play the piano was, like making beats and shit, and how raw that shit is to making your own beats and shit, Shorty, I would have been picked that, but I never knew, Shorty. So how did you know what I'm saying? I ain't like the snare drums and shit. Like how did you end up fucking with the keys?
I ain't gonna lie. When I moved with my auntie and shit, my big cousin, shout out my boy Munchie, he had a keyboard over there. I guess somebody gave it to him for Christmas or something. But he never played it type shit. That bitch was just collecting dust, really. So when I moved over there, I'm like, damn, what this is? You feel me? So it was kind of like a toy at first. You feel me? Like I was playing it like a toy, but on the shit, it teach you how to play songs on the screen. So that's how I learned how to play songs, cause of the screen had like the piano and the shit like show you what to press and shit shit like that. So bro, I learned like that type shit. Bro. Then I went to school and then I started learning a little more. But that's how I learned the piano, y'all.
Now was it just liking knowing how to play the piano, or did you like, if I play the piano I can make beats?
Yeah, it automatically went over to beats, you feel me? Like towards when I got like in high school and shit, because it was like at first it was just I was remaking beats.
Mhm.
It was really I was really trying to bro, I was really was trying to make footworking beats at first. You feel me? Because it was around the footworking time and shit.
All right, for sure.
And then I seen a video. He was like, "Yo, I'll be making little footwork tracks on FL Studio." So I download FL Studio, and I was trying to make footworking beats at first, and then it went over to remaking beats. You feel me? Old beats and into my own creation type shit, bro.
So now, Cago, so you say you record that first song and you was gone, you CDs in the streets and shit. Talk to me about like that early subject matter, cause one thing about your subject matter, shorty, is so relatable, shorty. Like you having a whole hood teed up, shorty. Like everybody word for word, shorty. Like they ain't from off Polk, but we relate to everything you saying, shorty. So talk to us about that early subject matter. Like what was you talking about?
Shit, at the time, I was just really speaking on how I move, how I am, how I was cut. You feel me? That's how I come in my music. I really want to teach something, preach something, and tell them something they can learn from or use in their everyday life. You feel me? Shit like that on the cut side, bro.
Now, one thing I want to ask you, brothers, man, is y'all got a huge catalog with other out west legends. You know what I'm saying? So, Cago, you can go first, but just how did you start networking with some of these other artists? You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about Chicago, you know what I'm saying, especially being like from the trenches, you gotta be like worried, like, you know what I'm saying, working with certain people, even if it's just work, you gotta go to certain hoods type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, how was it working with Out West on the music side?
Shit, it was really cool because I really know motherfucker. I'm really good everywhere. Not on no cocky shit, but I got love everywhere. Motherfuckers fuck with me. My hood, motherfuckers fuck with us. So it was really cool, and I really like knew a lot of people from school, grammar school, and sports and shit already. So I just bump up with when I was hot. Motherfuckers was reaching out to me type shit, and I decide who I want to work with off that. You know,
for sure.
Off what the fuck they got going on. All that type, how they move and all that type of shit carry weight.
For sure.
For sure.
Now, Kid Wonder, shorty, you got some legendary beats, shorty. Now, when you was making these beats, shorty, was you instantly already giving them out or selling them, or was you making these beats or you hearing them like, shorty, this it right here? Because you said you started with the footwork, and then what would you call the beats you ended up making? What would you call that?
Shit. I don't know. I just say,
cause y'all held it down for Out West on the rapping side for the niggas that couldn't dance. I ain't gonna fly, y'all held it down for us, sure.
I just say Chicago. I just say Out West style. Like when I beat, like all the Cago shit that I done. Because even like the way they rap helped me make a certain type of beat too, a certain style of beat. Like because even the up tempo shit, like you feel me. I had to make up tempo shit because that's how they rap. You feel me? Will Foe, he rapping fast, so I had to make up tempo beats. You feel me? So shit, it was. I just say, you feel me? Also Chicago style, I guess. You feel me? Party style. Even though I can go all ranges. You feel me?
Now, Cago, shorty, in the midst of everything happening, shorty, did y'all see like y'all bubbling and the rise going on, or was it just like y'all just doing what y'all been doing?
Shit. I kind of seen it. My vision when I first wanted to do it, I knew it was gonna happen. So you feel me? But when I put together that ballin' song and I did it and did the feature with Lil Reese, shout out Lil Reese. I know Lil Reese from the hood. He went to Gregory Grammar School. You feel me? That's how we locked in and did some shit with Sicko. And, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, though. What was the question again?
Like, did you see like you guys like turning? Like, did you see the whole Out
West?
Yeah.
Yeah, after I did that, and I seen how motherfuckers came out for that video. Oh yeah, I knew it. I knew it was that. I was
balling.
Yeah, let that motherfucker out. What? Once I seen that, I was like, oh yeah, we gonna take this shit a little serious now, my mama.
For sure. Now, Kid Wonder, when this shit like get serious for you, shorty? Like, when did you like, oh yeah, so we blowing up, shorty? Like, we getting millions of views, shorty? Like, when did you notice? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, maybe a little. Damn, it's hard to say that because you know what I'm saying. I feel like I was going viral a minute ago too on beats and shit. Like, you feel me? Like 2012, 2013 and shit. Like, motherfucker was so, man.
when you feel like it was like that? Like,
what was it? A song? Was it a collaboration? You know what I'm saying? Was it
bro,
when the numbers came through for a certain song?
what?
Okay, all right, so okay, all right, so I was producing for Smug Gang in 2012. You feel me? Like SG Batman, and you know what I'm saying, like a lot of like my cousin Lil Cole and like Rayfo, like, so we was getting hella views and shit then. So at that time I was feeling like damn, like this shit can possibly be something. You feel me? But little did I know, years later this shit was gonna really overly take off for real, for real, for real. You feel me? So, you know, that type of shit. I was just saying a little timeline, that type of shit. But the cutting up, when cutting up dropped,
Get played on the radio.
oh bro,
So
and that
just
bitch
get
hit
played
100.
in here. Fuck you talking about.
I ain't gonna lie, cutting up hit 100,000. Or that bitch hit like an M or something. Then it was like, damn, it's it. And then I think I had made my first $1,000 or some shit. Oh, bro, like I think it was off a beat. A motherfucker had like about 2 beats or something. I was like, damn, that's my first 1,000. I remember I was saying it. You feel me? Then motherfucker like, man, you gonna make way more than that shit. Ooh, but that's when I knew, like, damn, this shit big. But this, man, I don't want to talk all, you know?
For sure. Now, Cago, man, if you don't mind me asking, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we all, you know what I'm saying, young brothers from where we from, you know what I'm saying? So when it come down to the business side, shorty, like, where did you know the business? Did you have to research the business? Like, where did you gain the information? You know what I'm saying? Now this shit going up. Now we got to make sure there's the distros and land and shit like that. Like, where did you get a manager? Did you sign? Like, how did that happen?
Shit, at first my cousin D Shanny was doing the managing and shit for me. You feel me? He was doing all the managing, and I was really sitting back learning that shit on my own too. In the mix of, you know, him doing the management and shit, but after all that shit, I sat down, learned the shit, and got all my own shit in order. So yeah, now I'm taking care of my own distro kid and all my other rights and shit to my shit. So yeah,
for sure. Now, Kid Wond3r, what, you know what I'm saying? It's different, you know what I'm saying? Kind of being behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? But as a producer and as somebody to make music, did you ever like align yourself with like a certain any type of entities along your career, or did you always pretty much self-manage yourself?
I mean, as a producer, so if you're a producer, right, and you trying to get paid and shit for your shit, like BMI, get to a BMI account, and then get an LLC, get like a any name or something that's make up just any name, get an LLC in that name, and then get a publishing account with like BMI, ASCAP or some shit. Register your shit as a publisher, and goddamn it, you can manually register your shit yourself, or you can go somewhere and hire a motherfucker to register all your songs for you. You feel me? They can get like 5% or some shit like that. You feel me? So, you know, so that's like my
what you did.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, type shit, you feel me?
For sure.
That's what I ended up doing, yeah.
For sure. Now, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, you brother saved me in the midst, you know what I'm saying? When Outwest was kind of like people trying to say all we do is dance type shit. You know, y'all was coming through with the bangers. But at the same time, the brothers out south was doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to ask y'all, in comparison, you know what I'm saying, as an artist from out west, is it the same as far as like out south? They probably was like, it's like more gang lines as far as like who you can work with, where you can go and stuff like that. Is out west pretty much like that, or is it like everybody work with everybody?
Hell yeah, out west really like that. Now it's too much shit going on. You feel me? Yeah, motherfucker into it, clicking up and it's on some street shit. So when you doing music, you definitely got to be careful now. That's just like taking a picture with a motherfucker nowadays.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And one thing I want to know also, you know what I'm saying, how do you know what I'm saying, and how do you survive this long, you know what I'm saying, and still, you know what I'm saying, being who you are, still doing music, you know what I'm saying, and still moving around how you move?
Shit. Wearing my heart on my sleeve, being me 24 hours a day, and treating people the same way while I'm down, even when I'm up, you feel me?
Hello.
Never belittle nobody. I just I'm a respectful motherfucker. Can't nobody take that from me. You feel me? So, and the music and shit speak for itself.
For sure.
Real GOAT, man.
For sure. For sure.
For sure, man.
Definitely. So let me ask you this, man. Let's get back to the music real quick, shorty. If let's talk about your creative process. Are you a writer? Do you freestyle? You punch in and out? You know what I'm saying? What's it like when you putting that shit together?
I can basically do all three, all of them, but my strength is writing. So I'd rather take my time and write that shit out so it could sound, you feel me, the right way. If I freestyle it, it might not sound how I know it would sound if I write it. So yeah. But if I got a freestyle on the spot, I'm gonna give it to him. You know what I'm saying?
So
it's here.
That's what's up. Now, Kid Wonder, if you don't mind me asking, shorty, what was your creative process like, shorty? Because I tried to do some shit, shorty, and I was just in here putting loops together, shorty, just copy and pasting shit, shorty. So you know what I'm saying? Like, are you strictly a keyboard? Do you use a MIDI key now? Do you do beat pads? Like, how you put that shit together?
I use a keyboard, shit, and then play some melodies, pull a sound up, play some melodies and shit. You feel me? But sometimes I listen to music or something, see motherfucking get inspired by something. You know what I'm saying? And listen to some samples shit. I be fucking with the samples and shit a little bit. So, you know. But, you know, that's how I go about it. Or, you know, and then it's obviously you can tap in a little deeper too. Like sometimes I have like writer's block or even producer's block. You gotta tap into something where you can just find some type of emotion or some shit. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then just try to create, you feel me? Because you do go through them little mental blocks and shit too, though.
Now, do you just make music just to make, or do you have to have a project lined up? Do an artist have to hit you up, or are you just in the lab just cranking shit out?
Kind of both, but sometimes I get shit to come across my desk, the band needs some beats, you know what I'm saying? Make some shit, woo, you feel me? But most of the time, if they ain't really more so come across the desk, then I'm just creating, just sharpening my beats and shit. Just, you know, just study perfecting my craft. I feel like you can never, you know, you're gonna be perfecting your craft forever, shit.
For sure.
Bro.
For sure. Now, Cago, man, you got some legendary features from Lil Fo, from Sicko Mob, shorty. What's it like working with artists versus back then versus now, shorty? Is it the same? Is it different? Is you rather not do it now versus back then, or is it
shit with the same artist or just artist period?
Both shit.
Shit, it's the same shit. Like now, I'm willing to work more with other artists, you know, because there's more opportunities out there. I feel like I should have did that back then also,
for sure.
You know? Cause I could have pulled some other motherfuckers up, and they could have pulled me up. It could have worked better.
Yeah,
you know.
Sure.
So yeah, future references. I'm definitely willing to work with more artists in the city.
For sure,
bro.
Now another thing I want to ask you, and I ask a lot of artists when they come through, is what's it like? What's the vibes you get from the other artists that's in this community that you in? You know what I'm saying? When you moving around in the studios and the shows, you know what I'm saying? You see the other artists. What's the vibe you get from? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they show love for us when they see me, or like how I feel about them when I see them type shit. I mean, I be minding my motherfucking business, man. You feel me? So I don't even be paying motherfuckers no attention for real. They'll run into me and it'll be love. It'll be love, you know. I probably know one of they peoples or something, so it'll be love.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, Kid Wonder, shorty, you a legend in this shit, shorty. Do you feel like you get your due credit?
I feel like I do, but then again,
a living young legend at that, bro.
Oh, for shit show.
No doubt. I feel like I do get my credit, but then again, I feel like I don't in certain instances, and it's like it ain't nothing I complain about. You feel me? It's just something like I just know I gotta work harder. You feel me? You gotta just you know. You gotta, just work. It's you know what I'm saying? The people gonna gravitate to it, they're gonna gravitate, you know what I'm saying? So you either just working or you know.
For sure. For sure. Now I know at the peak, man, everything was happening so fast, shorty. But did y'all ever think, you know what I'm saying, that certain people who fuck with y'all then wouldn't fuck with y'all now? Like, is it the same people who fuck with y'all then still fuck with y'all? Like, people who was around then moving around since, you know what I'm saying, things might not have been as hype as it was then?
Friends, business.
Oh,
yeah, like, like far as the rap shit, I still fuck with everybody. Everybody cool, but yeah, a lot of motherfuckers in the hood and my friends and shit. You know how that shit go. Shit, anything slow down, motherfuckers gon' depart. You know, shit pick back up, motherfucker gonna try to jump back on the wagon, but you know that shit dead over here. Once you stop fucking with me, your ass dead. I don't give no fuck who you is
Well,
on my kids. But yeah, I definitely witnessed that shit. A lot of motherfuckers switched up. You know what I'm saying? But the real stayed, so you know what I'm saying? That's all that matters.
For sure.
On my mama.
For sure. What about you, kid? Wonder, you know what I'm saying? At the peak of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Did you have like access to certain producers, you know what I'm saying, that you could hit that's probably, you know what I'm saying, is a little different now? And what's the vibes now, you know what I'm saying, when you sit back and look at it?
You know, it's you really gotta turn yourself up. But I definitely was talking to all the top producers, you know what I'm saying, when motherfucker was at peak, you know what I'm saying, peak career and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, I don't even want to name drop no motherfuckers, but you feel me? And it's like now it's like you probably DM motherfucker, yo, what's the deal, bro? What the band? Like red or for left and red or anything. But it's like, I don't never trust that because like motherfucker might not seen it, never motherfucker. I never trip on the motherfucker not respond and DM it back type shit because at the end of the day, they might have not seen it.
Mm-hmm.
But I do remember the thread. I could still see the thread when motherfucker was heavily conversing too, though. You know what I'm saying? So,
that shit go.
So it's just, just sit to the game. You feel? You just gotta turn up, make yourself hot. There's so many ways to just make yourself hot.
I'm telling you.
Create your own motion. You feel me? Like so, it's just about really create your own motion. And the motherfuckers gonna come flock or whatever. But in other words, you feel me? Motherfuckers I was close to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really as close to as I was back then.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be for a lot of reasons. But I know me, I try to, stay solid and keep shit, you know what I'm saying? Truthful and righteous on my end. So it's like if a motherfucker, decide to whatever the case may be, that's something they probably struggling with or, I don't know. But
So with that being said, Shorty, is there anything you would have did different? And if so, what would it be?
Is there anything I would have did different?
Yeah.
Anything.
I mean, I don't really got too much regrets. I know I did everything from the heart, bro. Everything I did was from the heart, bro. Matter if I made mistakes along the way or anything, it was from the heart, genuine, So shit, I don't really got no regrets, really.
What about you, Cago? If there's anything you could change, you know what I'm saying, or could have worked on, you know what I'm saying, did differently, you know what I'm saying, or if it's just, you know what I'm saying, you live and learn, what would it be for you?
Shit. Basically just, taking advantage of more opportunities. That's it, that's all. Cause I learned a lot from this shit. A lot. And I know I could have took advantage a little bit more. But hey, I'm still here and there's still opportunities. So this shit don't fucking
know
stop.
That. So
baby.
So what would you say, you know what I'm saying, personally, what would be the highlight to your career, you know what I'm saying, so far? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the best song, best night, best performance, best feature, best appearance on stage? What was it for you, Short?
I'll say my first show, man, at the show on Roosevelt.
Your first show?
Man, my first show. That was the best one. Yeah. It was all genuine love. Everybody from every neighborhood. We had rented the show out, the theater on Grinshaw Holman. We rented that bitch out, Joe. A whole movie theater, literally, where you watch the show at. We rented that bitch out, packed that bitch out, Joe. Till today, that was one of my best shows and best highlights of my life, Joe. My loved ones, my family was there. Everybody from the hood, surrounding hoods. Shit, they made me feel like Jay-Z in that bitch. My mama.
For sure. Kid Wonder, what about you, man? What's the highlight of your career so far?
The highlight of my career, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'll say, man, the highlight of my career was just maybe 2 years when I was just in Atlanta, bro. That was the highlight of my career, bro.
My second highlight, Joe.
I was with that motherfucker that I was around all love, you feel me? And we, we did whatever we wanted, you feel me? Like, we lived how we wanted to live, like, you feel me? It was just real good.
Just having our fucking way.
We was having our way. It was a real time, so I would say that's the highlight, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how end result you kind of want to be. You kind of want to, like, get to somewhere, you bring everybody to come, you feel me, y'all can work, and it's like, you feel me, it's like, that's your goal, and like, you feel me, it's just, you know, want to bring everybody together and make the shit bigger than what it is.
For sure.
Like, you know, that's what we did. We came across a couple hiccups, but, you know, shit back rolling, bro.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, Cago, shorty, do you ever get discouraged? Like, do you ever be like, fuck this music shit, I'm finna go be a truck driver, I'm finna go get my CD?
Yeah, I got 3 kids.
And how you get over that? How you keep pushing, shorty?
Shit, I got a lot of hustles. I work. I got damn it, do this and that and this. It's stressful, but we men, we don't get no pats on the back, no sorries, none of that shit. We just gotta keep going, and I'll never let y'all see it. You hear me? I'll never let y'all see me sweat. I love y'all, and I don't want y'all to see that shit, man. I'm doing good.
For sure.
But yes, you definitely will get discouraged down the line, but you gotta stay strong in this shit if you want it, y'all.
What about you, Kid Wonder? You ever get discouraged? And if you do, how do you move forward? How you make that next beat? How you make that next banger? I'm sure.
I got discouraged, you know, that's a part of life. You feel me? Like, you know, you gonna have the rain and shit. You feel me? You get the sun, you know what I'm saying? So
Rain clip.
on that rain club. So on woman, but I have worked under.
You can move that mic back too if it's too
Okay.
close.
I have worked like under depression type shit, but at the same time, you know, I feel like coming from Chicago, we built our survival anyway. So it's like, we gotta work anyway, and whether you up, down, whether you ain't got shit, it's like, you just gotta survive anyway, you feel me? So, you know, so with music, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm so confident in my music abilities, and the confidence come from the years of work I really put in. Like, motherfuckers don't know. Like, back when I was playing the piano, like, them hours I was in a room studying to be able to play how I play now, like, I really put in a real work and shit, you feel me? So I feel like I just got confidence that I know that, you know, I'm a get what I set out to get on, bro.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Now let me ask you this: as a producer that can play the keys, do y'all look at producers who do straight mouse and clicks any differently, or y'all, you know, don't even care type shit?
No, not necessarily, because it's like, you know, producing is way different. Like, you don't necessarily got to be a musician to be a raw beat maker, you feel me? Like, the coldest beat makers probably don't even play the piano, you feel me? But that's why I was a musician first and producer second, you feel me? Like, so I started off being a pianist and playing you feel me? So producer really, that's second, you feel me? But you don't necessarily gotta be a musician to be cold at the beats, but it is good to know it though. It's gonna make your beats way better though if you do know it, you feel me? That's a little basic fundamental shit, you feel me?
Now, Cago, let me ask you back to your creative process real quick, shorty. When you making music, do you be like, I need one for the trenches, I need one for the radio, I need one for them late night 290 drives, or is just always a vibe when you getting that bitch?
I text Kid all the time. Hey, I need some turn shit. Hey, I need some street shit. Hey, I need some look. You feel me? Some regular shit for the hoes. On my mama. Stay going through little shit.
Yeah, for sure. Now, what's it like? What's the artist producer relationship like? You know what I'm saying? Do you just record your vocals and get up out of there and, you know, shorty gonna put it together, or are you recording and let me hear this and, you know what I'm saying? What's it like?
Shit. He'll get the and start with that. On my mama. Once he get then add the loop on that bitch, and after that it's magic.
Right there, like make the beat in front of you right there on.
Make that bitch on.
Yeah, y'all gotta get that shit on stream, shorty.
I
got crazy how we do that shit.
Get that shit on stream.
It's like on some Steph and Clay shit, gang. It's like Steph and Clay.
Ain't gonna
You feel me? Mike and Scotty, you feel me? Because it's like we both so good in our craft, you feel me? So he make my job easy, I make his job easy. I come over the beat, and he already he gonna make some out that bitch. Like that's how cold he is. You feel me? So
I bounce that bitch out.
That's how our sessions be. Our shit be just turn, load that bitch up, record, boom.
And it's always something. Like, have y'all ever finished and you be like, I don't know, Cago, or if you always be like, kid, I don't know, you might want to take that snare and do something else. You know?
Oh, we'll be like, ooh, put that in there. You feel me? Or let me see how this sound before the finishing touches ever. You feel me? Get finished. We'll make sure we give our input on what the sound should sound like.
For sure. Now, kid, What's your favorite kind of beats to make? You know what I'm saying? Because you done been through a lot of different stages of your career. You know what I'm saying? To where we are now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a whole different sound now, and you done been through all these phases, shorty. So what's your favorite type of beat to make? You know what I'm saying? When you
My favorite type of beat to make, man. Man, it's shit. Maybe like just like some melodic up tempo trap shit. You feel me? Like that'll be like my go to type of vibe if I'm in the studio. Just try to come on like some melodic trap shit. You feel me? But you know, I do have, you feel me? I do have fun making like the folk type beats too, like the super fast kind of Detroit sounding beats and shit. You feel me? Because I feel like,
go to that shit, boy.
you know what I'm saying? I feel like we kind of made a sound. We made a sound with that, so I'll be trying to
For sure.
still do that shit. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you like sit back and be like, know that you created a whole sound? Like when you sit back and see the other producers that came up and make beats just like you and do things, and the artists that raps on beats just like you and bro and Fo and all that shit. Like, did you like see that shit? Like yeah, I started that, or is it just you feel like that's just the evolution of music?
The evolution on bro.
You kicked this shit off.
I think he kicked that shit off.
Yeah, bro. But
Whoa.
yeah, because
Me,
yeah.
you and Cicero. Shout out Cicero too, man.
For sure. Shout out.
Cicero, man.
The Cicero on my mama doing that movement, and they say the bop era or whatever, but I just say it was just a futuristic type of era. You feel me? And Cicero, I ain't gonna lie, Cicero was one of the first producers. You know what I'm saying? The first persons that when I came across, you know what I'm saying, that was already had some cold shit on YouTube at that time. Like the little Breezy Montana shit, some little shit like that. And bro, when I got up with Cicero, he gave me a little extra little sauce too, with like the futuristic and like the bopping sounds and shit like that. Bro, and bro, Cicero, bro.
Shout out Cicero, man. He made that ballin' beat too, man.
My mama, exactly.
Classic. That should be beating in the car, boy.
Ballin', my mama, Maserati.
Classic.
I'm sure. A lot of classic shit.
Yeah, for sure. Now, Cago shorty, when you sit back and you see the artists out west coming up, you know what I'm saying? Do you ever see yourself in them? Like, do you ever see your imprint? You know what I'm saying? Left in the music on the out west scene.
Yeah. I hear myself in a lot of artists out here. You feel me? And I don't, and a lot of them too, cause they call
Yeah, for sure.
Way.
Yeah, for sure.
But for sure, I feel like a lot of artists learn a lot from listening to my shit type shit.
For sure.
To help they shit.
Yeah.
They don't inspire them and all type shit. You know?
Bro.
Yeah. For sure. Now, Cago shorty, do you ever think like you gotta like, you know what I'm saying, get like on a new wave, like when you see like if it's a hot song, you know what I'm saying, you get on the remix, stuff like that, or do you just like sticking working with bro, coming up with y'all own shit like that? Like what's
it depends on the song type shit. If it's a real hot song, I'm like, oh yeah, I fuck around, gotta do that. Like that helped me, I did that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna release that on the Leek mix. So yeah, I definitely I be coming across some shit I be wanna, you feel me, remix and take some shit from type shit.
Now kid, with all you been through, you know what I'm saying, how do you go about working with artists now? Is it strictly, you know what I'm saying, with bro them? Is it, you know what I'm saying, is it you gotta have the bag right, you know what I'm saying? How do somebody go about working with Kid Wond3r or getting a Kid Wond3r beat now?
Well, now I'm still in the process, like a lot of my shit under construction right now, like, you feel me, like my beat stole, like, you feel me, website and shit like that to really book motherfuckers. But I be doing, I still do a little studio time here and there, but I'm also try to keep shit exclusive, you feel me, keep shit authentic and exclusive, really like motherfuckers in my camp, you feel me, like I try to exclusively put all my attention to, and
Your mainstream,
you know what I'm saying? As far as like locals and motherfuckers want to like get beats or want to work with me and shit like that, they still can, but you gotta be serious. You gotta have a real budget. You know what I'm saying?
catalog.
Bro, you just gotta be serious. It gotta be something that I can, cause it's like I'm not at the stage where I'm trying to really mold. You know what I'm saying? Mold. You know, it's like, you gotta, like, I don't want to waste my time type shit.
For sure.
Because especially if I already got my own camp raw as fuck, you feel me? It's like shit going on, you feel me? So, but I'm always open though. But
For sure. Now, Cago, man, with somebody with millions of views and millions of streams, you know what I'm saying? How important is the analytics to you, if at all? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you put out a project, are you looking at the analytics, or it just do what it do?
I used to, but shit, that was really at the beginning of my career. You feel me? When I was first dropping shit. Now, I don't really too much care. You feel me? But it is what it is. I let the people always decide, you know. They gonna eat that shit up regardless, or very soon after I drop it.
For sure. And what about you, kid? One of somebody, you got a whole bunch of people, you know what I'm saying, using your music. So do you pay attention to the analytics at all? You know what I'm saying? Or does not even matter?
No, sometimes I be paying attention to the analytics, you feel me? Because, you know, when anybody be lying if they say they don't, you feel me? You want to see who really kind of keeping an eye on you to an extent, or, you know what I'm saying, see kind of what your engagement's looking like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but other than that, I just try to just stay authentic, you feel me? That's pretty much it.
For sure. All right, before I get y'all up out of here, I got a couple more questions before we slide. Cago, before we get up out of here, shorty, just talk about what you got, what you working on right now. You know what I'm saying? If the people look you up, if they check you out right now, what's busting, what you want them to check out, what can they expect? You know what I'm saying? All that good shit.
Man, y'all could check out that Lost Files album I just dropped on all platforms, man. And I got the Leek mix, that bitch dropping in December around Christmas. And me and Kid got a project we also working on. I have details for that also if y'all follow me on my IG, DG Cago Leek. Either one, you'll find it. But yeah.
For sure. What about you, kid? You know what I'm saying? What you got cooking up? What can you talk about? What can you share? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I can, you know, I got some little shit. I got some shit cooking up in the vault. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go too much in detail because, you know, I don't want to necessarily put an idea out on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Try to, you know what I'm saying? Get out, rather just wait till it's done. Then you know, I could post it now because it's shit done now. But I got some shit in the works that I'm working on, like a tape. But you know, I'm just leave it at that. You feel me? me and Leek. You feel me? I got a tape with me and Leek, and then I got some more shit with
For sure.
I want to do like me, Cicero, my bro KD, like we all putting together and just working on like some Outwest shit. You feel me? And then I ain't gonna lie, I've been working on my streaming too. Like I got Twitch now, so I've been streaming a lot. So every Monday I'm streaming, and then throughout the week I'm streaming too. Twitch.tv Kid Wond3r Beats. So you can see me cook up, making beats, talking shit on
Oh yeah,
me?
definitely finna be tapping in. I mean,
bro, and just really trying to really sharpen up on my content. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, kind of how you doing. You feel me? Just sharpen up on the content on all levels and get in the algorithm and shit more. You know,
for sure. Nah, I can't let y'all leave without asking y'all, Joe. I gotta do my job. They ain't gonna let me let y'all leave here without asking y'all, shorty. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all, you know what I'm saying? We ain't speak for no other men, shorty, but everybody wanna know, shorty. Where's Lil Fo at, shorty?
Man, folks somewhere, hopefully getting his mind together, getting himself right so he can come back majorly, you know? Personally, really.
Yeah.
That's what I feel, you feel me?
Yeah, man.
Just waiting on him.
I don't know, last time I talked to Fo, man, it was maybe a couple months ago. And I was in the stool. It was me, him, and Polo.
Oh, yeah. That was
Bro, shout out my brother Polo
shout out
G.
Polo, Joe.
And even Polo, you know, Fo, he just really getting his mental right. You know, we've been through so much shit. So, you know, that shit can take a toll on you, you feel me, to an extent. But, you know, that's just from my, you know what I'm saying, because that might not be the case, but for me being his brother, and, you know what I'm saying, and just knowing, I just feel like, you know, he just mentally recharging right now.
Well, charge your motherfucking ass up, folks.
Can you say if you making music or not? Can you say that?
I can't confirm.
Okay.
But I know I got a lot of shit in the vault.
You got shit in the vault?
Yeah, man, Fo, man.
Got too much shit in the vault. Lord could drop 2 albums if he wanted to.
We could drop a tape, but out of my respect, me and Fo never had that relationship like we always come together and drop together. You feel me? So I don't want to just drop shit, and I ain't really been talking to him and just drop some shit on some selfish shit. Like,
All right.
you know what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
For sure. Yeah.
we definitely got shit. It's definitely hits in the vault.
Yeah. That's definitely gonna break the internet whenever that happens, I'm sure. And I'm sure when you wake up to them notifications, it's gonna be going crazy. For sure, man. I definitely appreciate y'all time. It's the most valuable thing we got, shorty. So before we get up out of here, Cago, let the people know where they can find the music, where they can work with you, all that good shit.
CagoLeek, man. That's the name, man. Instagram DG Cago. Follow me, man. Check me out. Get there.
All right, the legend. Let them know.
Mama, man. Kid Wonder Beats. KIDWOND3R Beats with a Z at the end. And that's really my handle for everything. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch. But I'm really trying to build my Twitch, man. So if y'all really
that shit tough,
man. Subscribe.
Somebody send me some subscribe. What they do? Send me some subscribe, bro.
Bro.
But nah, man, we up out of here, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all evening. In a minute, gang.
Gang.